My name is Amy Smith, and this is the first video for Slimful Treats. Basically, it's healthy eating that doesn't have to taste like it. A little bit of background is a year ago, I weighed 305 pounds, sitting in this chair, unable to tie my shoes without having to hold my breath. I wasn't able to get out of my own bathtub, and I even required assistance to get into bed and even to get dressed in the morning. All I could do was work, sleep, and eat. I came to my lowest point, basically, when I was sitting in this chair one day, thinking how I was going to make arrangements for people to take care of my developmentally delayed 8-year-old son once I was gone. Who puts food above their own child, knowing that basically I was committing suicide with food? Yep, I'm definitely a food addict, so I knew I needed to get help right then and there. So I called up our local diet doctor, gave me an appointment about a week later. So I did what any other normal, overweight, actually morbidly obese person would do, and I binged out on all my favorite foods for the next week. When my appointment finally came, they gave me a prescription for fentanyl, some counseling, and a list of foods that I could eat, and more importantly, a list of foods that I was not going to be able to eat. This list included chips, fried foods, ice cream, anything with sugar, soda, breads, rice, potatoes. Sounds reasonable, doesn't it? Sounds like everything I ate. So I did what any other person would do on a new diet, and I went for small portions of baked or grilled chicken and a vegetable, usually steamed broccoli, and a small side salad with very little white salad dressing on it. I figured I would treat it like any other diet that I had already been on. And after about a month, it was boring, but I went back to the doctor and I lost weight. And I figured this is only temporary, right? So one night I decided to make my chicken a little more interesting. So I took a piece of Canadian bacon and some Swiss cheese, and I made what I dubbed diet chicken cordon bleu. My husband looked over, noticed my meal looked a little more interesting than his, so he asked me for a bite. I gave it to him, and then he asked me, "Hey, Amy, do you think that I could possibly go see this doctor?" My husband by no means is obese. He was a little bit overweight. But, of course, how do you say no? I said, yeah, of course you can go see the doctor with me. What I was really thinking was, oh, crap. Now I'm really going to have to step up my game on cooking if I'm going to expect him to eat all this and lose weight. So I did what many of us do. I hit the internet. And I started looking up low-fat, low-carb, sugar-free foods and meals. It's a lot harder than you think. Ultimately, I started to find some recipes, and I need to say that this is not a keto diet. It's not South Beach, and it's not paleo. It actually takes a lot of the elements of many of your other diets, and I've heavily modified a lot of these plans to fit my needs. This is more of something on the lines of modifying to tailor fit a person and what is going to work for them. I actually started to cook some really delicious meals, and it started to become easier. My husband and I were both losing weight, and I would actually bring my meals to work with me, and people would ask me, have you given up on your diet already? And I'd say no, as they're looking down and watching me eat my pizza, my bread, my cakes, brownies, ice cream, and they're like, that doesn't look like diet food. And I'd have to explain to them, well, it's made with healthier ingredients, and I would tell them how I made it. After a while, people told me, well, you're never going to lose any weight eating like that. Okay. And I have. I've lost 135 pounds so far. I have a little bit more to go. And I started to realize something. I'm not on a diet anymore. I've actually undergone a lifestyle change. And the food I eat is actually very delicious. Yeah, admittedly, my brownies are not going to be your grandma's full fudge, full fatted brownies, but they taste really good. And my coworkers and friends started to ask me if they could taste it. After a while, people said, you know, you want to cook for people. That's not what I'm here for. I do have a collection of very healthy recipes, and I would like to share them with people. I'll never ask anybody for any money for this. If you subscribe to my page, and there will be plenty of recipes that'll be available for free. I will never ask for any money. I'll also put up some videos on tips of cooking and real life. How did I get here? This road has been a lot easier than I thought it was to make the lifestyle change, but not without its hiccups. I will give you an honest account of how this transformation really can be. But you can do it, I can do it, anybody can do it. A lot of people have also approached me and told me about other people who do meal preps and sell their meal preps. I could do that, but I believe in my mind of the old proverbs, if you give a man a fish for a day, if you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. If you teach a man how to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. I don't think this should be any secret, but I'd like people, if you want to learn, you can learn through me, and you'll be able to change your lifestyle into a healthier one for the rest of your life. A lot of diets, classically, and believe me, as I said, I've been on them all, can be very expensive. I'm a middle class factory worker. I work for a large tire company in Lawton, Oklahoma, and by no means do I have a lot of money to spend. I'm an average middle class American. Many of your diet plans will cost you upwards about $200, if you're cheaper, $120 a week for one person. That does not include snacks. It does not include salads. I spend, on average, about that a week to feed my family of 3 while eating higher quality, healthy foods. I do keep things reasonable on a budget. So, through the encouragement of my doctor and my friends, they wanted me to publish a cookbook. We decided that this would probably be the best way for more people to access it. I would like you to, again, ask if you would subscribe to my channel and follow me, whatever it takes. I'd like to spread the word that everybody can have these healthier, delicious recipes and really start to change their life for the good. And just so you all know, I'm going to stand up now so you can see the definite change. There are going to be before and after pictures posted, and I will keep you posted. And thank you very much. Last year I was 305 pounds. I have a little bit more ways to go, but I weigh, right now at my last visit, 173 pounds. Thank you. Subscribe.